This was a dream that I, the creator that is 100% true, cast yourself back to the year 2018, right? Geoffrey the green pony, owned by his owner named Geoffrey Simberski, was in his stride in the community, making friends and helping out others in need. However, one day, things were not so well for him. That's when we go into the year 2019, a relatively great year for the guy. So, what's the point, you may ask? It happened one day where he went to bed at his normal bedtime, right? But that's when he saw his first ever nightmare enemy in Pennywise. It looked like his OC, except the colors were different, with red fur and a green mane and tail.
Hello, Geoffrey. I am your fear. I am your nightmare. I am Yerffoeg.
Yerffoeg? What a strange name. Fact, Yerffoeg is Geoffrey spelled backwards. The next day, Geoffrey, both real life and Pennywise, woke up and felt like trash. It was clear that he didn't have a good night of rest. A few years later, Geoffrey would face off more enemies in his life and prove his innocence time and time again. But then one day in 2024, something changed, and it was really bad. He saw signs in buildings and environments in the trees that were not there before. He remembered seeing some of the screenshots of him and some of his friends in the credits of Over the Hedge, and familiar voices in the regular show on YouTube. They fell asleep, and then this time Yerffoeg returned with a Godzilla monstrous roar. Geoffrey woke up and his nightmares persisted. Even his housemates in real life saw something that Geoffrey knew, but only the public did not know what he was dealing with. Trauma. One day, he saw himself in the town plaza of a nice, beautiful, warm state. Geoffrey. Feels nice being in Florida again. Geoffrey and his family were having fun as he was protecting them too, spending time at the beach and the pool and other stuff, just around the time during the hurricane. Geoffrey goes to sleep in Florida again, but this dream was probably the worst one. Geoffrey, in green pony form, was being chased by his evil doppelganger, Yerffoeg. Because people said that Geoffrey's OC was like a Christmas tree, Geoffrey took this as compliment. Now, as he's always loved Christmas since he was a kid, so he dubbed his OC as the spirit of Christmas in the community, both real life and digital and MLP fandom-wise, which would mean that Yerffoeg to the MLP fandom is known as the Christmas Devil. Geoffrey is good, while Yerffoeg is actually the MLP representation of Krampus itself. Then a hole appeared and Yerffoeg kicks Geoffrey and we see the green pony falling into hell. He lands in the fire and begins to melt into a pool of water, like a melting popsicle. Even Geoffrey's brony friends that he knew all these years, and even the ex-friends and even the cyberbullies, were also screaming and suffering similar fates, begging for Geoffrey to end the suffering. Yerffoeg just laughed at all of them, and his sharp teeth began to fall out, and he screamed a scary scream. Then his head fell off, revealing the spirit of a past foe that Geoffrey had beef with in real life. Geoffrey woke up knowing that it was just a bad nightmare, and everything in it was fake, but it felt real. Nonetheless, Geoffrey celebrated the birthday party of his father and stepbrother, but still heeded with cautionary advice. Then the door opens up, and a white alicorn with beautiful flowing colors in the mane and tail shows up. It was Princess Celestia. And no, we don't mean by the actor. Like, we meant it was the actual one from the show, with the actual voice, but in a source filmmaker style, except it was like ultra hyper realistic, but not AI generated. She said this: "Congratulations, Geoffrey, for passing your final test of protecting your family and ponies and engines. Now, are you ready for your wishes and your reward?" Geoffrey: "Yes, Your Majesty. The green pony is who I am, and it defines me for who I am. A nice, humble soul filled with determination." Celestia: "Excellent, Geoffrey. Come with me to Equestria. You will be as your pony form there, and in the Equestria Girls form, you will have the human form too." Geoffrey: "Oh, thank you, Your Majesty." Geoffrey's father, codenamed Bohahuff: "Good luck, son. Your adventures await you." Geoffrey enters Equestria again and sees everyone there, including his younger sister, Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash: "Hey, big brother, you're back." Applejack: "How's your adventure in that realm, Sugar Cube?" Fluttershy: "Was it scary?" Geoffrey, no. It was fun and all, but there's one thing that I know that matters most. It's not dusk. Happily hugs her boyfriend Geoffrey as he came back. Geoffrey,